I have known you for a very long time. You have been in different phases, but I think you keep going back to your roots of creating new companies, and you're back with Control Theory. Talk a bit about in today's world where we assume that all the problems are solved. What problem you solved was still needed to be solved, which led to this creation. Talk about the story of the company, your co-founders, and the problem you're trying to solve.
We've been doing startups for a long time. This is my 12th startup. Um, the founders from Control Theory, we all worked together at Stack Engine, which was acquired by Oracle Cloud. And we worked together at Oracle Cloud building out the managed Kubernetes service there. And that really taught us a lot about building out a scalable service built upon CNCF standards. And we see a lot of that same kind of capability happening right now with OpenTelemetry in the CNCF. Being here at KubeCon, you see a lot of that innovation and the adoption of these new standards like OpenTelemetry. Kind of what got us started is we've been in the observability space most of our careers. And we started looking at it about 2 years ago and kept wondering, why is it so broken? There's a lot of frustration. A lot of customers are feeling like they're paying too much. Costs are spiraling out of control. There's telemetry's volumes are going up, complexity's high. There's vendor lock-in. There's all sorts of key issues that are creating frustration in the observability marketplace. As we talked to more and more customers, we were surprised that the costs were so high and there was so much frustration, but also root cause analysis hasn't really gotten much better. Business KPIs, the KPIs they're looking to get are really kind of hidden still. They're not getting the data they want out of it. MTTR, mean time to repair, is still on the rise. So all the things you've got observability for are broken. So we said there's got to be a better way. We could help fix observability. We kind of looked at, what are the things that we could do? We started looking at this concept of feedback loops. And what if we put some more intelligence into the system to actually create ability to adapt as you go? Because right now, observability is very brittle. There's one-way pipes. They're kind of dumb pipes that actually dump a lot of data, and you pay for the ingestion, the indexing, and the retention. So all that data is going in, and you're paying for all that. What if we could actually get you the data that you want, when you need it, and for whom, and be much more intelligent about delivering that data in flight without ever having to change what you have. So that's kind of what got us started. We were really excited about the possibility of kind of adding value to the existing ecosystem of observability. Yeah, and it's kind of cool because if you start looking at the history of observability, it came out of control theory and control systems. So observability is one part of it because that gives you external outputs that tell you how the system's behaving, but it also, its peer, its mathematical peer, is controllability. So the idea, like a thermostat, you get information, you adjust the temperature based upon the control system. So controllability is a natural peer to observability. And we thought, let's really focus on that. And that's how we got the name of the company, Control Theory, and focusing on this concept of controllability for existing observability.